Entertainment World Soldier here, and I am back to talk about the Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 1, and my thoughts on this episode. Now, full disclosure, I ain't in a good place for Star Wars right now. After the Luke Skywalker crap, and after the Gina Carano firing, yeah, I'm pretty much pissed off with Lucasfilm and Disney, and pretty much everybody involved. So, I'm going into this pissed off. So, is Boba Fett worth it? Or at least the Book of Boba Fett, is it worth watching? I would say yes. But I do think we have problems already in this show. I think the running time is okay, 38 minutes, fine. I would have preferred longer. But, again, it's Disney TV shows on their fucking Disney Plus, so who the hell knows what the hell they're going to do with the episode timings. Morrison is back. Fucking thank God. He is a great Boba Fett, and the fact he got into a good shape for this role, I mean, is amazing. It just tells you he wants to do this. He wants to be this character, and that's the only reason I have a little bit of hope for this show, is because Morrison loves the character and he has done so much to get into shape for this role. And a lot of respect to him for that. But there are problems with this episode. It's not perfect. There is a scene that was definitely woke, and I think a lot of people are going to just say it's just one of those scenes, get over it. And I don't think you can. Again, there is signs of wokeness. There are signs, and you didn't see that in The Mandalorian. So either Jon Favreau or Dave Filoni have cut themselves out to Kathleen Kennedy, or I don't know, they let this one go by them. So again, I don't know where I stand with this episode completely. There are good bits, there are bad bits, there are stupid bits. But is it a good episode overall? I gotta say no. I like the episode. It's just, I just don't think it's a great episode. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. And I have to admit that yes, this is just me being pissed off at Lucasfilm. So take that with a grain of salt. But if I could give this a score out of 10, I'd give it a 6. I think it's okay, but there are problems. So let's go to spoilers now. So, 3, 2, 1. So the episode starts off with Boba Fett being in the Sarlacc pit, which everybody knows is where he ended up. And the way he gets out of the Sarlacc pit, I think was stupid. I didn't like it. And some people could say, come on, it was the obvious way. No, it wasn't. Again, Boba Fett finds a stormtrooper for some fucking reason. There's a stormtrooper in the Sarlacc pit because, again, it's Star Wars and you have to have stormtroopers in it. No, you don't. He finds a stormtrooper, gets his oxygen tank out of the helmet and starts sucking on it. And then Boba Fett starts to punch his way out the Sarlacc pit and digs his way up. Now, I think that's stupid. It's obvious that that probably wouldn't work. And he has a jetpack. He has a fucking jetpack. How the fuck can you not use that? He has a fucking jetpack. And someone's going to say it got broken because Han Solo hit it. I don't fucking care. He could fucking take the time to fucking fix it. Again, an easy scene. Just have Boba Fett take off his fucking jetpack and fix it. And then use it and then blow his way out of there. Like he did in the fucking EU. I mean, come on. And also, the fact he's in a Sarlacc pit and his armour doesn't get damaged by it. Like, it seems like his armour gets more damaged by the fucking sand than it did by the Sarlacc pit. Again, I'm going to keep mentioning the EU because when he came out of the Sarlacc pit in the EU, his armour was fucked. That's why I had to take it off. Because it was so damaged by the intestines of the Sarlacc pit. In this, it just seems like it was a little bit damaged. It wasn't that much damaged. So that did piss me off as well. Anyway, so Boba Fett gets out of the Sarlacc pit, falls unconscious, and then Jawas find him and steal his armor. We also then, we also saw the wreckage of, I think, Jabba's barge, which was good to actually see that, because I was starting to think they forgot about that and they were going to leave that out of the episode, which would be stupid because Boba Fett dropped in the Sarlacc pit and the Jabba's yacht got blown up right next to it. So it's good they kept that in the episode. So after the Jawas nick his gear, he gets found by the Sand People, Tusken Raiders. Now, I actually do like the Tusken Raiders. I think they're a great species, and if you play the Old Republic and read into the Tusken Raiders, they are a very interesting species. Like the whole, stuff about Tatooine is so interesting, knowing that it used to be a jungle planet, and the Tusken Raiders used to be the main people of the planet. They used to be like a spacefaring race, and then this massive thing happened to Tatooine that destroyed it, and the Tusken Raiders hate technology now because of it, and the fact that they tell this story through generations, not by writing it down, but by mouth to mouth. I think it's excellent. Again, I love the Sand People. They're a very interesting species that I don't want Disney to fuck up by trying to turn them into this fucking, these people are just a reference to Indians treated in America. It's like, please, just don't do that. You don't need to do that. The Tusken Raiders just need to be Tusken Raiders. Don't turn this into a woke fucking shit. Anyway, Boba Fett gets captured by the Tusken Raiders. They drag him back to their camp, and then Boba Fett gets attacked by children who are obviously girls, and someone can say, how do you know they're girls? Well, for one thing, if you look at the fucking cast, it pretty much tells you they're all fucking girls. And we have a massive problem because one of the girl Tusken Raiders... Listen, I'm not saying having a girl in a show is woke. But it is fucking woke when you start to make them a bit more powerful than they should be. I mean, this girl knocks out Boba Fett. This little girl knocks out Boba Fett. Fuck off. Just enough. Ugh. Anyway, so Boba Fett tries to escape the camp, and he's being guarded by a dog, which I love those dogs. They sound crazy, but why would you just leave a dog? Why wouldn't you leave a Tusken Raider to guard him? Kind of seems stupid, but Boba Fett manages to escape, but he gets betrayed by the... Oh, what was it called? The Rodian prisoner, who's also with him, because the Rodian screams out for help. Boba Fett runs for it, gets chased by the dog and a bunch of Tusken Raiders, and the chief of the Tusken Raiders. By the way, why don't they have a Tusken Raider storyteller? I didn't see any of them. I didn't see him there. Again, every Tusken Raider tribe has a storyteller, because they're like the most important person in that fucking camp. And I didn't see him. I know what he looks like too. So, to have the chief there and not the Tusken storyteller, that pissed me off. For God's sake, just read a little bit of stuff into the Tusken Raiders. They have a storyteller who tells them about their history. You need to have that in there. Anyway, Boba Fett gets chased by the Tusken Raiders. He then stops and has a fight with them. But as soon as I realised they were sending a Tusken woman to fight him, I was like, yeah, he's going to get killed. I mean, well, not killed, but he's going to lose. And wouldn't you know it, he lost. And that's the fucking scene. Again, this is Boba Fett, trained by a shitload of deadly bounty hunters. And if somebody says he didn't have any of his equipment, you don't need to have equipment every time to be a badass, okay? Boba Fett's a badass with the armour, without the armour. Again, just read a little bit of the EU here. So to see this Tusken Raider woman beat the crap out of him was ridiculous. And pissed me off. Because again, Boba Fett would have found a way to kick her ass. Boba Fett probably would have used her as a hostage to get out of that situation. But they're trying to do this shit with Boba Fett by turning him into a good guy. And it's dumb. It's fucking dumb. He is not a good guy. He is Boba fucking Fett. Okay, he hunts people, he kills people, and he does it all for money. Yes, in the EU he kind of softens up, but that's because he gets really, really, really old. And are we gonna fucking find out about the aging process for Boba Fett? Because again, Boba Fett is a clone, and he gets affected by that. So are they going to tell that in this show? I hope they do, because that's a major fucking plot in Boba Fett's history. But he's also supposed to be Mandalore, but who the fuck knows if they're going to continue that storyline. Anyway, so Boba Fett gets recaptured, and then he wakes up in a Bacta tank, because this is obviously a dream that he's having. So Boba Fett is still in Jabba's palace as the new head of the crime family, which is, again, I don't really like this storyline they're going with, because it wouldn't be Boba Fett who'd take over. It'd be another Hutt. It's a Hutt family. That would be like probably a British guy taking over the Italian mafia in America. It wouldn't make sense. They'd use an Italian guy. And the Hutts would have probably sent another Hutt to take over from Jabba the Hutt. So I don't get why we're going down this road with Boba Fett, because it doesn't make sense. If the Hutts haven't been totally obliterated and there's still Hutts out there, they would probably go for the claim of leader of Tatooine's crime syndicate. So it just seems stupid to me. So Boba Fett leaves the Bacta tank. Shran's there to tell him that there's a bunch of people there giving him tribute, because he's now the leader of the crime lords of Tatooine. All the people mostly give tributes to him except for one, and that is somebody who is representing the mayor of Mos Eisley, or another Mos Eisley. It's a different name, but I can't really remember it. And this person is supposed to give tribute to Boba Fett, but he says that's the wrong way round. You're supposed to give tribute to me, because you're supposed to be working for them, apparently. So Boba Fett needs to start sorting out his power, because there are people who want to take over the crime business on Tatooine, and they don't think Boba Fett is the right person to do that. So who knows what's going to happen in the next episodes. So Boba Fett goes to the new Mos Eisley city, to speak with other crime people. He goes to this bar to meet with what's her face? Gussie Fop or something. Yeah, who's the head of this crime area, who gives him tribute in his helmet with a bunch of money. As soon as he leaves, oh, I forgot about the pig guys. Yeah, Boba Fett now has 2 loyal pig guys who are willing to die for him because he let them live. That's apparently all that is. So Boba Fett leaves the bar. He gets attacked by these guys with poles and shields. And in this attack, he gets surrounded by them. And again, he has a jetpack on and doesn't fucking use it. You're surrounded, Boba Fett. They want to kill you. Just use your jetpack. Now I get it. It's going to cost a lot of money for them to use that, or it's going to cost a lot of CGI. Again, it doesn't make sense to have him having a jetpack on him and never fucking using it. Okay? He's surrounded. Why is he not using his jetpack? Again, they need to start explaining that, because I'm getting fucking sick and tired of just ridiculous shit like that. Anyway, so Boba Fett manages to defeat some of the guys with the shields, but he gets badly hurt by them. Shran chases after the 2 who try to escape. She kills one of them and takes one as a prisoner. Boba gets sent back to the Bacta tank because he was seriously injured in the attack, and then goes back to dreaming about his time as a prisoner of the Sand People. So he gets taken to find water for the Sand People, because apparently they find their water by digging in the sand and finding these pot things. I mean, it kind of seems a bit stupid for that to be real, because why wouldn't the sand people use the moisture farm equipment? Because they do attack, like farms who have that sort of equipment. Why wouldn't they use it? Now I'm just remembering they don't trust technology. Okay, I get it. Yep, I'm wrong. I get it. But still, finding water in pots kind of seems a bit stupid to me. I mean, couldn't you just say they found a lake underneath the sand or something? I don't know. But, so, Boba Fett and the... Oh, what's it called again? Rhodian prisoner start digging for water. The Rhydonian finds one first, and then Boba Fett finds one. He tries to drink it, but the little girl Tusken hits him because of it. And whilst they're digging, the Rhydonian finds a creature under the sand, and then the creature attacks the Rhydonian and kills him, and the Rhydonian attacks the little Tusken girl, and Boba Fett jumps on it and strangles its death. So much strangling on Tatooine for some reason. But yeah, I don't really get what this creature is. I don't know if it's been in other Star Wars shows or books or something, but it did look stupid to me. I don't know, maybe it's new. It did kind of seem stupid though. 5 arms or 6 arms or something. Anyway, so Boba Fett kills the creature. The little Tusken girl goes back to the village and tells them how Boba Fett killed the creature, and the head of the the chief of the Tuskens gives him some water to drink, and that's how the episode ends. The episode's okay. There are problems. I can kind of get over it. Again, I'm not really pissed off at the episode. I'm just pissed off at the people at the top. And there is a little bit of wokeness in this episode, which was the scene where Boba Fett got beaten up by a fucking woman. Again, I say it's woke. You can say I'm wrong, but again, to each their own. I think it's woke. You probably don't. Who fucking knows? But that's the end of my review. If you like this review, give it a like. If you dislike this review, give it a dislike. And if you do like my content, do think about subscribing. Hail the Phantom Menace, long live CG, and fuck SJWs. Bye.